What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, for the efforts that we've seen with Terra Luna Classic to at least get something right burning or on the table, right? Get the on-chain volume to burn, validators to burn, maybe businesses or D-apps that are created to burn, right? Um, Obviously, it's not doing enough, right? We need to make sure that we see this not only decrease the supply, but get to a certain level to where we can recover it back to what it was, what it did prior to the collapse, and also implement some protections for Terra Luna Classic. We've seen a lot that has burned off, but it also has been a long time, and it could have been even more that we burned off. It's just we haven't taken these steps to get to where we want to get to. So I want to talk about the total amount that has burned. Is it enough? How we can get to a um, more elevated level when it comes to burns, and what the price and position and community and ecosystem will do when we do get there. But if you guys could, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell for more of these videos, more of this content. I appreciate anybody that does watch, that enjoys Terra Luna Classic videos, that enjoys just investing in the Terra Luna Classic and the overall ecosystem and community. I just appreciate you guys for being here. Um, Now, before we do get started there, if you could check out my link for BTCC down below, please do so. It's a great platform that I've been using for close to 2 years at this point, if not already at 2 years. You can trade up to a 250x leverage. You can also trade as little as a 2x leverage, or even trade outright if you wanted to, hold cryptocurrency outright. But it does allow you to be able to utilize somebody else's money to make money for yourself if you know what you're doing. Know that there are big risks involved. You can lose your entire investment even without the position going to zero. So make sure that you know what you're doing before you dive into leverage trading. They do have a demo platform, so you can check all of that out. All of that will be in the description. But for Terra Luna Classic, we currently stand at 0.00006056. In the last year, it is up by 8.5% if we're rounding. In the last month, it's down by about 25%. In the last week, it's down by 15%. And in the last 24 hours, it's slightly down less than 1%. Now, know that the market is reacting in a negative way. So it's not just Terra Luna Classic that's falling by 15 and 25 and whatever percent over that period of time. It's everything in the market. But we're sitting at a $335 million market cap with $24 million worth of volume. If you didn't know, in the beginning, let's say when this dropped, right, when it started to collapse and the crash happened, you were still seeing billions of dollars worth of volume. And the whole mindset there was that if we had this level of volume and we were able to burn, we can burn where we're at in Terra Luna Classic, the total supply, in no time. Absolutely no time. So implementing a burn tax would have been clutch. It would have been something that really does help us out. Well, we did. We implemented a burn tax after a while. The volume was not at $1 billion or multiple $1 billion. It was in the hundreds of millions. Still had popularity for sure. But it was only the on-chain volume that was experiencing the burns for those. Now, most of the on-chain volume that happened because of the staking. The burn tax got implemented after staking was pretty much done. So you didn't really have as much volume on-chain, meaning that you also didn't have as many burns that were going through as what we thought we could have had. But what we were also looking at was the overall volume, meaning that we wanted to see the off-chain volume, so things that are happening in Kraken, in KuCoin, in Binance, and whatever, right? We wanted to see that also implement a burn, and people didn't realize that that was like 90% of the overall volume, and now it's like 99.9% of the overall volume. We don't see virtually anything happen on chain, even though we still have a burn tax sitting there. So how much have we burned overall? We've seen this collapse when it happened in 2022. It's been many years since that has happened. So where are we standing on burns? Shouldn't we be basically at zero or at where we were previously? If we had off-chain burns associated in there or implemented in there, then yes, we would be there. And so much more. Created a reserve, back to recovery, all of that. However, we didn't have that. We didn't have off-chain burns. We only had on-chain burns, which went from 90% or on-chain burns were 10% of the overall volume to now being less than 1%, less than 0.1% of the overall volume, which is absolutely crazy. But again, we're sitting at a $335 million market cap with $24 million worth of volume. If we zoom into the volume, we're going to see that 13,000 is happening on chain. 24 million is happening off chain. We need to tap into that 99 million in order to see those burns. But how much has been burned so far? You're going to see here that CMC AI says that total amount of Terra Luna Classic that has been burned is 451 billion coins, which I'll add is an amazing amount. Absolutely amazing amount. A lot has come from Binance. You have some that has come from the burn tax validators as well, right? You have those burns that are happening. However, the idea was to recover as fast as possible, to burn as much as we can. And I'll tell you this, just to kind of make it simple, what we've burned is not enough to get us where we want to go. We can still see this happen depending on what can be implemented. It's us that has to fight for this, that has to fight for the reason to why we are burning. There's two reasons to why we can burn. We want to see gains and we want to see a recovery. Majority of people that are looking for these burns, can you guess what they're looking for? Can you guess what they talk about constantly? Can you guess where the head is for 90% of the community? You have that 10% that's like, we care about both. I want to see gains, but I also want to see the growth and the recovery and all of that. But majority of people are like, I want to be a millionaire. I want to make $1 million from this. I want to sell as soon as it gets to a certain price. If you're saying, oh, I want to profit from this, but then in the long term, I want to be able to utilize my Terra Luna Classic. I want to be able to see the recovery of the chain. That's a whole different story to where you're talking about selling and having that selling portion affect the chain in a positive way. Because when you sell, there's burns, decreases the supply. When you buy, there's burns, decreases the supply. Like that's kind of where our head needs to be. But don't get me wrong, 451 billion coins, and it's not tokens, but 451 billion coins has been burned. That's amazing. 451 billion is likely equal to roughly 7% of the earlier reported circulating supply. So is it meaningful, but not transformative on its own? Right? That's kind of the question that you ask. Or is it? It is, not is it. Burns are driven by on-chain tax community initiatives aimed at undoing hyperinflation from 2022 Terra crash, which we just talked about. If we can see more burns, we can see that impact the price high, the price level, the price ceiling, and increasing that as we move along. But also being able to recover the chain and then focus on USTC and see that kind of do the same there. So to answer the question, which I did kind of earlier in this video, is 451 billion coins enough? It's enough to do something, but it's not enough overall to have that massive impact that we want. It's not enough to recover. What are you saying is it enough for? My thought process, is it enough to get to $1? For most people that want to see it grow to $1? No, it's not enough. Is it enough to recover the chain? No, it's not enough. Is it enough to support USTC? No, it's not enough. We need to fight for more. If exchanges start burning with 20 million dollars worth of volume, or 30, or 50, or 100, or a billion, we will see this absolutely fall off in the form of volume, giving us the ability to get to higher prices, as well as the ability to support USTC, support the algorithm, and then see what we want to see, which is all of those things together. Know that there's more of a future past $1. And it's not just, I want to make $1 million. You can make so much more. And then even selling at that point burns Terra Luna Classic, impacting the chain in a positive way. Even though you did something negative by selling, you're impacting it positively. It's very important. We're going to get there. We just have to fight for it. And I think if everybody's willing to fight for it, it can happen very quickly. We can see the burns implemented, and then boom, one day burning tens of billions, burning hundreds of billions, where this 451 billion looks like nothing in comparison to what we burned within a week, within a month. Right? That's what we want to see. More than just the Binance burns that are burning their fees. We're talking about every single transaction. We have to get it done. We do. Because I want to see the ultimate recovery. I can profit from this no matter what. I'm going to profit from it. I will be okay. Many people will be okay. But there's so much left on the table to where we can make this so much better. That's what I care about. So guys, let me know what you think about this video and this concept. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out my links down below for Patreon, for Twitter, for BTCC. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.